to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So a moment now to see the story for Tyrese Halliburton.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams.
That's where it all starts. When you have a confident and confident backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And at this point, we assume they're going to win these games. Their confidence is really high. Even when they've wobbled a bit on the road, they've been able to kind of steady themselves. Of course, MP has a lot to do with that.
Here's Durant. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 9. On the wing, Mathurin. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Siakam. He had 15 points last outing. 5 to shoot. Over Hartenstein. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Shots good by Durant. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Hartenstein.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Furphy in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And it's Halliburton missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Durant attacking, and he gets the bucket. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Toppin. They need this. Unable to get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. Here's Durant. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Bulls. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Thunder, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Pass to Toppin. Now Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Turner. They could use a bucket. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Durant attacking, and then Durant with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yep, that one goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. Then for the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pacers trail by 9. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 16.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Siakam. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Durant attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Siakam. Turner with a screen for McConnell. To the paint, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Screen by Hartenstein. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Durant. Durant's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
and for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic from Durant.
He's done a fantastic job.
Amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's TJ McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Taking a look at the Thunder. The wings, it's Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Jalen Williams is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Durant in at the 1 spot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
McConnell passes to Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Durant. It's good. Durant's got 22.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with the steal. And then Durant with the jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bounce pass from McConnell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And here is Durant. He has 30. 4 seconds left. And then Durant with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point.
And so it's Oklahoma City in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there. Not just try to outscore them. We got to have them feel us. We got to make it hard on them.
Well, that's a staple of Coach Carlisle's game plan, isn't it? Wanting his guys to play with purpose on the defensive end.
And really, it's what makes him such a great coach. When the defense isn't up to par, he's going to hold his guys accountable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Bryant. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Jackson in at the four-man position. That's the Pacers' 5.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Durant with it. Williams, a screen on McConnell. And Durant, here we go.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton in transition is one of the most fearsome sights because he can score, and we know he's a special passer.
Williams sets a screen for Durant. Driving inside. And they pick up 2. Durant's got 16 here in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McConnell against Durant. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Halliburton in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Toppin. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. It's Durant with the drive. Bucket is good. Durant's got 40 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Durant against McConnell. Tapping a screen on Durant. Here's McConnell. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Outside Durant. And good that time. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Toppin. No good on the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
McConnell against Durant. Jackson misses. The Thunder shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
this was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Here's Durant. The teardrop falls in. Durant's got 48.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And here's Indiana. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace against Halliburton. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Durant. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.